The Ryan Fitzpatrick curse was simple. If you sign him to your team, even to be a backup, he will at some point end up being your starter. Injuries, poor play, it doesn't matter. Fitzmagic will have been your quarterback 1 by the end of the year. Ryan Fitzpatrick is perhaps the most well-known journeyman quarterback of recent times, with the Harvard alum starting for 9 teams. He's filled in for the likes of Carson Palmer in Cincinnati, Trent Edwards in Buffalo, Jake Locker in Tennessee, Ryan Mallett in Houston, Geno Smith in New York, Jameis Winston in Tampa Bay, and Tua in Miami, just to name some. Injuries, ineffective play, or a combination always led to him starting. Fitzmagic always found a way to be more than just the backup. It seemed almost inevitable that he would play at some point that year, almost being a death knell to the team's other quarterback. With Fitzmagic retiring, it would seem this curse has run its course, but I wouldn't be so sure. I think it's more likely that the power of Fitzmagic was transferred into Minshew magic. For a number of reasons, Gardner Minshew has taken on that mantle of lovable journeyman quarterback, but it seems the curse may have followed him as well. Like Fitzpatrick, Minshew was a late round pick, but it hasn't stopped him from being named a starter multiple times. Despite never being signed to be the long-term guy, Minshew has already started for 4 different teams. He took over in Jacksonville for an injured and ineffective Nick Foles. He stood in for an injured Jalen Hurts on the Eagles. In Indianapolis, he was brought in to help rookie quarterback Anthony Richardson, but ended up starting most of the season when Richardson got hurt. He ended up starting at times this past year in Las Vegas, after the Raiders did not land a rookie quarterback in a draft that saw 6 quarterbacks go in the first round. It would be fair to point out that the types of teams usually bringing in a guy like Fitzpatrick or Minshew often have a young developmental quarterback or question marks at the position, setting them up potentially to fill in at times. However, it's hard to deny that this trend seems a bit eerie, and the similarities between Ryan Fitzpatrick and Gardner Minshew, their personality and career trajectory, are kind of uncanny. I think the Fitzmagic Minshew magic curse is one that contains real magic, dark magic. It does feel inevitable that Fitz, and now Gardner, will start at some point every year. I don't know if this is a top tier curse, but I think it's a pretty tough one to beat.